If you're confused about what the best time frame is for day trading, trust me, you're not alone. But in this video, we're going to break down the differences between the 1-minute time frame, the 5-minute time frame, and the 15-minute time frame, and talk about when you should be using each of them so that you can execute your strategies to the best of your ability and with confidence. Welcome to Master the Market, where we help you become a market master. I want to start off this video by talking about the differences between some of these time frames, and we're going to start off with the 1-minute time frame here, taking a look at the chart for KWE. So first and foremost, what you'll notice with a 1-minute time frame is that there's a lot of choppiness, there's a lot of volatility, and there's a lot of quickness in the movement, obviously because it is such a short-term time frame. So if we zoom into the open here, we can see all of these long upper and lower wicks on these candlesticks, because keep in mind these are opening and closing every single minute, so it's going to look a lot more choppy and it's going to cause a lot more false signals when compared to a slightly longer term time frame like the 5-minute chart or the 15-minute chart. On the other hand, if we go all the way up to a 15-minute time frame, what you'll notice is that yes, it is a lot more clean. There's a lot less choppiness in terms of the candle to candle price action. But if you were trading a strategy like the opening range breakout, for example, what you would be doing in that case would be buying the breakout after that opening range forms. So in other words, you would be buying this breakout here above this opening range high. And we can see that it has this quick spike up, but then comes immediately back down. Now with the longer term time frame, like the 15-minute time frame, like we have here in this example, what's going to happen is you're going to end up missing out on a big portion of these moves, just like we see here with KWE, because you're waiting for that confirmation and you're waiting for that candle to close before you're buying the breakout. So with the 1-minute time frame being very choppy and causing a lot of false signals and false breakouts, and the 15-minute time frame being a lot cleaner but often missing a big portion of the move, in my experience, the best time frame for day trading, simply put, is the 5-minute chart. The 5-minute chart is kind of the best of both worlds. It allows you to still take advantage of those shorter term price fluctuations. But on the other hand, it's going to be a little bit cleaner than the 1-minute time frame, and it's going to be a little bit more consistent when you're confirming your breakouts and confirming your entries. So we can see here with the 5-minute time frame looking at the exact same chart. With KWE, we end up getting a volatility halt here at the open, but that opening range breakout technically would have been triggered pretty much right away when that trading resumed from the volatility halt down here in the mid to low 11s, versus with the 15-minute chart, it was all the way up here in the mid to high 13s. So there's a couple of dollars of price action there that you would be completely missing out on by waiting for that 15-minute opening range breakout when compared to the 5-minute opening range breakout. Now, all of that being said, of course, everyone has their own trading preferences and their own trading goals. So generally speaking, when it comes to time frame selection, the type of trading that you're doing, whether it be based on your preference or whether it be based on strategy, should kind of go hand in hand with the time frame that you're using. And this goes for any stock, any ETF. So if we take a look at SPY, for example, obviously this is much different than the KWE example because SPY is the ETF for the S&P 500. But again, this same concept is going to apply to any type of trading that you're doing. And we take a look here at the 1-minute time frame. Again, we're just going to see that there's a lot more choppiness, there's a lot more false signals, but that might be exactly what you need if you're someone that is very short-term scalping these stocks. If you're in and out of trades in 30 seconds to a couple of minutes, then you might be able to get away with using the 1-minute time frame for your entries and your exits because you need those short-term price fluctuations and you need those short-term confirmations to get those quick moves in the market. On the other hand, to give you, a better example, if you're someone that's investing in something for, the span of 5 to 10 years, obviously you're not going to be too concerned with what's happening within, 1 minute, 5 minutes, or 10 minutes. You need to be looking at the longer term time frames like the daily charts or even the weekly charts. So all of that really is to say, basically there is no best day trading time frame. It's going to boil down to your preferences and the specific strategy that you're using. The only difference you're going to really notice is that there are going to be more signals with a short-term time frame like the 1-minute chart. There are going to be less signals with a longer-term time frame like the 15-minute chart. And kind of right there in the middle with the 5-minute time frame, you're going to get a little bit of the best of both worlds with more signals than the 15-minute time frame, but also more confirmation and cleaner moves than you would get with a short-term time frame like the 1 minute. So very quickly, if we take a quick look here at the Market Master group, every morning we post the opening range breakout levels for the stocks that have the best chances of a gap and go. And the reason that I bring this up is because the opening range breakout levels that we post here in the opening range breakout alert channel is going to be based on the 5-minute time frame. So we're waiting for that first 5 minutes of price action to completely close, and then we're using the high of that first 5-minute candle. Yes, it would still technically be an opening range breakout if it started to move above that first 1-minute candle's high. And yes, it would also be an opening range breakout if it started to move above the first 15-minute candle's high. But ultimately, we use the 5-minute time frame here in the Market Master group because in my experience now of over 10 years of trading, the 5-minute time frame is kind of the sweet spot when it comes to this specific trading strategy. Now, one other thing that I want to emphasize here before we wrap up the video is that time frame is also going to be really essential for determining different key levels like support and resistance on your charts. If you're looking at a short-term time frame like the 1-minute time frame, like we mentioned with the opening range breakout strategy, there's going to be a lot more false signals, and you're also going to see a lot more areas that might start to look like support or resistance on the 1-minute time frame, but that realistically are not going to necessarily be key levels. For example, this area here with the chart for SPY, we can see that midday, it starts to look like there is some support forming on the 1-minute time frame, right at about 599.30 or so, and we can see that it starts to kind of just waterfall down underneath that level not too long after. Now, obviously, support in general is going to get broken from time to time, but using a longer term time frame, again, like the 5-minute or the 15-minute, is going to kind of cancel out the noise, and it would kind of help you to avoid falling for these false signals and these false areas of support, these false areas of resistance, and so on and so forth. So anyway, those are my thoughts on the best time frame for day trading. I hope you found some value in this video, and if you did, please make sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. And of course, if you want to trade with me in real time, get access to our real-time trade alerts, our detailed trade plans, our live trade idea scanner streams, and so on and so forth, all of that can be found in the Market Master group. There's going to be a link down below in the description for you to get signed up. Anyway, thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and good luck with your trading.